thing though, so my problem when I play Frisbee, so I take the watch off when I play because it's a wrist thing, and I'm constantly like moving
Do you
and
play
gripping.
like that Frisbee disc golf?
Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah. So I take it off every time I play, and I know that's thousands of points that I'm missing out on.
What is disc golf versus Ultimate Frisbee? What's the difference?
Disc golf is what it sounds like. You play 9 or 18 holes, and you're throwing and walking up to
is
it,
a Frisbee,
picking it up.
Though? Are you throwing a Frisbee? Oh, look at you there, dude. Getting air, son.
So Ultimate Frisbee is different. Ultimate Frisbee you can think of as kind of like football/basketball with a disc.
Are you throwing that Frisbee with the left and the right hand?
Yes, mostly one hand. Sometimes you throw a little offhand.
Why don't you switch the sucker to the left hand?
I don't know. There's something about wearing something on my wrist of like throwing and catching that is just not.
You're so serious about it. You're willing to lose points.
Yeah. If I really had to wear it for a week to get
dude,
like, all the points,
you're really playing competitive here.
Yeah. So this is all. I'm pretty sure this is all pro highlights, but.
You guys are pro?
There's professional Ultimate Frisbee now.
And you're playing professionally?
And I'm playing professional Ultimate Frisbee.
Whoa. This actually looks really fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of...
Is that you? 2016 Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the Year?
That was me.
Damn.
Baby Marques getting some defensive
Well, you have
plays.
big hands. That probably helps in this sport, right?
Definitely. This is a fun play.
Look at this.
I won't...
Oh, snatch!
So that guy that I just roofed scored like 15 points against us that game.
That's called
which
roofed?
is a lot. I just roofed him.
Roofed?
Just roofed him.
Is that an Ultimate Frisbee only
There's all
term?
kinds of there's all you
I've
could
never
say
heard that term before.
A common one is you skied someone.
But roofed I like because it's a disc and it's above his head.
Yeah. Well,
so
whenever you moss somebody.
Oh. What is that?
When you moss someone, like
Moss?
like Randy Moss.
Oh.
Like
okay.
Randy Moss went up
Okay.
for football and his chest was at your head level.
Right.
That's what mossing someone looks like. But there's other words for it, so you might roof someone.
I can't believe you're doing this without your sensor on. Well, it's because you're so serious about it.
So many points.
Yeah, you're losing so many points. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you do any strength and conditioning to prepare for this?
Yeah, so the season is a couple months long. So yes, we're in the off season now. The season just ended, so we're just basically rebuilding. I lose like 15 pounds during the season, so I'm like putting that back on. Then you get to like tryout season in like February or March, and then you just start, getting your throws back, getting your cardio back, and starting to work into it, and then the season starts.
I would think that like leg strength and explosive power, like doing box jumps and things along those lines, would be huge for you.
Yes. So there's different, like sort of like basketball or football, there's different sort of types of players. You can sort of there's so many things to explain with Frisbee. There's throwers and catchers, you might call them, so handlers and receivers. A lot of shorter, faster people who aren't as explosive but are really, really quick are handlers, and they'll go around, they'll squirrel around, and they'll have awesome strength, and they'll be able to throw anywhere, but they won't necessarily go downfield and try to go score on someone because they're not as tall or as explosive. Meanwhile, a lot of cutters or receivers you can think of sort of like a wide receiver in football. They're going downfield, and they're the athletes going and making plays in the air, and they're hard to guard downfield, but they're not necessarily scrolling around throwing a lot. They're mostly just catching, dumping it off to another thrower, and then going for some more yards again. So if you watch a game unfold, it's very fluid. You constantly switch between offense and defense, like basketball. You're scoring in an end zone, and then the point's over, and then you pull again to start. But as the point's going on, you kind of notice, like, certain players are mostly doing certain things, like mostly throwing, mostly getting the disc back. Other people are mostly going downfield, threatening deep. There's a lot of terminology.
How'd you get involved in this?
The high school I went to, Columbia High School, invented this sport in 1968.
Whoa.
And I had a very competitive team for the years that I was there, and I made a lot of friends on the team, started playing. I played for the JV team for the first 2 years, and then I played for the varsity team my second 2 years. So it was a pretty serious program, and we played against other high schools around the country. We traveled, we flew.
Whoa.
We played against, we had rivals in Massachusetts and Connecticut and all these other schools. And then we had the big Eastern Championship at the end of the high school season. That's what we all played for. We won 11 straight state championships the 2 years that I played.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I did not know that this was even a thing.
It's a big
Meanwhile,
deal.
there's a rich history to it.
Yeah. This is
68.
Yeah, 50th anniversary this year.
That is so crazy. I would have
Yeah.
never guessed. You said when was Ultimate Frisbee invented? I would have said like a couple months ago.
Yeah. Well, so the Pro League just is less than 10 years old. So there's always been this sort of club. You think of club soccer, like area teams. There's always been that. So I've played for the New Jersey Garden State club team for much longer than I played for any pro teams. And that's generally what players take the most seriously. The club championships were this past weekend. The New York area team beat the San Francisco area team to win nationals. Like, that's generally what people care the most about. But it's not very spectator friendly. So what we've sort of created is the AUDL, is the American Ultimate Disc League. It's a pro version of Frisbee. It's mainly the same sport, but a little bigger field and a little bit faster play, just because they've shortened the stoppages and they have referees and everything now. And there's selling tickets and selling merch and jerseys and like broadcasting games, and they have a pro championship at the end of the year. So that's been like a whole new thing for Frisbee players to pay attention to, and I've played for a pro team as well as the past couple of years, and it's been pretty fun.